Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I haven't done one of these in a long time, but today I will be sharing with you my current favorites. I guess you could consider them May favorites since it's the end of the month, but I film these videos when I have a bunch of new things to share with you or just like things that I've been really loving lately. In the video I have a mix of beauty and just lifestyle, and I'm gonna get a little bit more into lifestyle when I talk about lifestyle. But to start, I'm just gonna get all my beauty products out of the way and just share with you what I've been loving and using lately. So I have talked with you guys a lot about the struggles I've had with my skin. I've had such bad outbreaks. For some reason in October, I just started having the worst outbreaks I ever had. Honestly, I felt like my skin would never be okay again. I felt like I would just always have a breakout on my skin. So aside from the odd hormonal breakout here and there, I do have really clear skin now, and I credit it to a few things. The first one is always sticking with a routine. No matter what, I always wash my face or at least remove my makeup at nighttime. And I also introduced retinol into my skincare routine. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Advanced Retinoid 2% by The Ordinary. Everyone always talks about retinol, but I never like really gave it much merit. I just was like, oh, like I'm sure it works, but I don't think it's necessary for me. But because the price point of The Ordinary, it's like $5, I was just like, you know what, I have nothing to lose, I might as well order it. And I think the biggest drawback with brands like The Ordinary or like cheaper brands, because I think this was around I think this was $9.80, so like under $10, is you think that since it's so cheap you can buy so many like items, and that's what I did. But really the only product that I've been using religiously by The Ordinary is the Advanced Retinoid 2%. I ordered a lot of things like the lactic acid and just like vitamin C suspension, but I just didn't want to overload my skin, so I've been focusing on using the retinoid, and I've had such good success. I really notice a difference when I'm not using it. It just really helped the texture of my skin, and I would highly recommend it, especially for the price point. The next skincare item I'm going to talk about is actually a Clarisonic. So Clarisonic actually gifted me this item because I guess they were promoting their new foundation brush. This is a whole other story. It's a fun add-on, but I don't think it's like something that you need to go out and buy a Clarisonic just to have this item. It's a fun add-on if you already have a Clarisonic, but I've been using the Clarisonic at nighttime and my skin has really been reacting well to it. I think it's because of the Radiance brush. They sent the Radiance brush along with it, and I just overall like the shape of this Clarisonic more. I know it's so stupid, but I just like the shape of this one more than the standard one. I feel like it's easier for me to use. I feel like my skin always reacts well when I really am a little bit more abrasive with like exfoliators. But like I said, the vibrating foundation brush is a fun idea. I think it costs around $30. So if you already have a Clarisonic and this is something that interests you, I think it's a fun little add-on, but by no means do I think that like if you don't have a Clarisonic that you need to go out and get this just for this brush head. The next brand I want to talk about is Kopari. Kopari, from what I understand, is a line that was really based on like coconut and coconut oils. And I decided to try it because you guys know I love this Instagrammer, KG, Catherine. She always uses Kopari in her stories, and so I was like, you know what, I might as well try it. And they actually had a kit available, I think for under $50, that came with the coconut melt, this coconut body glow, a coconut shear oil, and a coconut balm. And I've been so dry lately. I don't know what it is, but my lips especially, for some reason, are so dry. It's painful. It's painful to have lipstick on right now. So I decided to pick up this little set. It was like under 50 bucks, and I thought like, and all the products sounded like something I could use. So I haven't used the coconut this too much just because like I haven't been wearing that many short things. It's been kind of chilly in Montreal, but it is coconut oil, so it's very like moisturizing, and I think it smells really nice, and I think it'll just give your skin, if you can look at the difference, I think it just gives your skin a nice little bit of glow, and I can imagine that that product especially would be great for summertime, putting it on your legs and just amplifying your skin a little bit while you're moisturizing it. I've been really enjoying the coconut melt on my lips, on my arms. The thing that is a little confusing to me is that I just don't know, I'm not exactly clear on the difference between the Kopari coconut oil, like the coconut mini melts, and just like standard kitchen cooking oil that you can get at the grocery store. I'm not exactly like clear on that. With the other products like the body glow and stuff like that, I understand, but the melt, I don't get what this does that regular coconut oil from the grocery store can't do, but maybe I'm just a little unclear on that. It's really hot in my apartment because I turned off the air conditioning and the sun is beaming in on me, but we're gonna get through this. So makeup. I've been in a really weird spot with makeup this past month. I'm not sure what it is. Some days I put on makeup and I love it. Some days I put on makeup and I want to claw my face off. So this is the makeup that I love using when I do feel like good about the makeup. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is like my favorite face base combination, and you guys know I love face bases that give my skin a little bit of a glow. I was thinking about getting the Marc Jacobs Do Me Drops, but I was like, those are so expensive, and I have so many. I have like the Peter Thomas Roth, I have the Becca Opal, like I have so many of those, so I was like, no. So what did I do? I went to Sephora and I got this. This is the COVERFX Custom Enhancer Drops in Sunlight, and I love to mix it in with my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. You guys know this is a holy grail product for me. I've repurchased it now. I think I'll need to repurchase it before the summer's over, but I just like to mix these two together because I don't know what it is, but I feel like this is the best. Like if you want a base that gives your skin like a little bit of a glow, like I'm always like looking for, this is probably the best one just because it is so pigmented. And I love that I can use it for other purposes too. I can, oh, it like squirted all over me. I don't love the packaging of this. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. I can mix it into my lotions, I can mix it into other face products, my foundations, but my favorite way to use it is mixing it into my face base. I love this face base. People ask me all the time if it's worth it. I honestly feel like if I have repurchased something that is this expensive, it is definitely worth it in my mind, and I can't be without this. Whenever my skin starts looking a little dull, I'm always like, what am I doing differently? And it's probably because I stopped using this or started using something else. This is my holy grail product. Like they have a bunch of different colors, but Sunlight is just the perfect one for me. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a foundation, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. My color is in Golden Beige. I was so excited when I found out that this had come to Canada because I always saw like YouTubers in the States using this, and it just seemed like a foundation that was too good to be true. This is one of my all-time favorite foundations. This and Armani Luminous Silk, like these are the only two foundations I need. I'm actually currently on a like foundation no-buy and just kind of a makeup no-buy in general. I'm kind of doing like Project 10 Pan a la Lollipop 26. If you're from like the OG YouTube days, like you'll know what I'm talking about. So I'm trying to use up a lot of makeup, but this is honestly one of my favorite foundations. I get so many compliments when I wear this foundation. So many people ask me what I'm wearing and they're always shocked when they find out it's Wet n Wild. I'd say that this and the Armani Luminous Silk are definitely two of my holy grails, and I like to change them up like every day. I don't notice, like I feel like they give me like the same result, like just flawless but not like cakey looking. This is just like the most incredible foundation. The only thing I don't get why they did is the applicator. I don't get why they did this like spatula applicator compared to a regular pump. Maybe it was cheaper, I don't know. I just wish they did a pump for this, but it's not the end of the world. So I love this foundation. The drugstore is killing it. Now that I'm looking at it, everything except for two of my makeup products are from the drugstore. So I got these at the same time. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder. This one is in Precious Petals, and this one is in Crown of My Canopy. These are beautiful, they're super affordable, and they just are really like out of this world. I don't want to spend too much time talking about these because I mean, I feel like I am a little late to the game, but here in Canada, we're always a little late to the game. These are just beautiful, beautiful highlighters. They work great. They're super comparable to a lot of my high-end highlighters. They apply like so nicely. They don't look chunky or glittery. They're just super finely milled and totally worth it. Now also, I guess we'll finish up at the drugstore and then we'll move into lips. This is my favorite bronzer at the moment. It's the L'Oreal Paris Glam Bronze Matte Bronzing Powder in number 6. I would say it's really similar to the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, like the original one. It's just a perfect chocolatey brown color. It's what I use to contour. It's what I use to bronze my face and my neck. It's just a great brown bronzer. There's no orange tones, and yeah, I really, really love it. And you know, L'Oreal can be a little bit pricey, but I feel like the quality is really great with L'Oreal products. And the last drugstore product is a new mascara by L'Oreal. They sent this to me, and I'm not gonna lie, when I opened up the PR package, I thought that Too Faced had sent me a tube of their Better Than Sex mascara. It looks, I mean, everyone I think noticed it right away. Like as soon as I opened it, like Mike was beside me while I was opening. I was like, oh my god, Too Faced sent me a package, and then I saw it was L'Oreal. I was like, oh, that is really, really similar. Just like the packaging minus the water drops looks very, very similar. This mascara is just amazing. It grabs every lash, it thickens your lashes, it lengthens your lashes. I think this is one of the best drugstore mascaras out there right now. I've tried so many. This one is top notch. So now we're gonna move on to lip products, and I don't have that many because, like I said, my lips have been so dry for like the past month that it's been painful and I haven't been wearing that many lip products. But one lip liner that I have been loving is an old favorite of mine, and it's Laura Mercier Chestnut. It looks really dark, but I'm wearing it today and it's really like not too dark. It just makes your lips look so chiseled and beautiful. So I love the Laura Mercier Chestnut liner. And then these two are my two favorite everyday lipsticks. This one is Bare Minerals, and it's their Gen Nude lipstick in Wink. It's what I'm wearing today. I'm running out of room on this hand. It is just the most perfect pinky nude color, and this formula is like the only thing I can handle putting on my lips at the moment because it looks like a liquid lipstick, but it feels like a regular lipstick. It doesn't feel drying at all, and I just love this color. As soon as I put it on, I'm like, yes, it is like the best color. And then for a lipstick, this is Tarte Beach Babe. I'm gonna put it on right now. If you guys like lipsticks like me, like just pinky nude sort of colors, I absolutely love this one. It's one of my all-time favorite lipsticks. I use it religiously. This is totally worth the buy in my opinion. I just love the color and the texture. It's just one of the best lipsticks I have ever tried. So now we are finished with makeup, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some lifestyle products that I've been loving. The first thing, we're gonna do a live taste test, but I have been so obsessed with kombucha this month. I'm so obsessed that I'm actually going to be making a video all about kombucha. I'm planning on making my own kombucha, so I'm not going to get too into all the benefits and why you should be drinking kombucha because I will be filming a whole separate video. But this one is one that I've never tried before. It's called Multigreen. My all-time favorite brand of kombucha is the GT's brand, and my all-time favorite flavor is Gingerade. But this brand was on sale at this like health food store that I stopped at, so I was like, let me try this fun flavor. I don't know how fun it's gonna be, but this one is multi-green, and it has blue-green algae, spirulina, and chlorella, so it's probably gonna be an interesting flavor. We're gonna see. It actually doesn't smell that bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's the aftertaste that gets you. It has like a nutty aftertaste. It's weird. It kind of tastes like popcorn. It's not my favorite, but it's not as bad as I thought it would be. But my favorite from this brand, GT's, is the Gingerade, the Third Eye Chai, and the Guava Goddess. Those are so good. I love like finding new flavors to try. I know that there's like a strawberry one by this brand in the US, and I haven't been able to find it yet, but I love kombucha, and those are my three favorite flavors. The next thing I'm going to talk about, unfortunately I have none left, but I got this when I went to the US, and this is the Stok cold brew coffee. This stuff is amazing. It's so good. I forget how much it costs, but it is seriously delicious. It's a cold brew coffee, so if you have access to this, I highly recommend you get it. There's 10 calories for 1 cup, no sugars, like it's black coffee, and I like to just put a little splash of creamer in it, and it tastes like a decadent like latte like sort of drink. I love cold brew. If we had this in Canada, I would no longer be going to Starbucks because it's just so good and it'll save you so much money. So for like one thing of this, you can basically have your week's worth of coffee. I love this brand, and I just got the unsweetened black. The next thing I'm going to talk about is a weird sort of product. And this is the Collagen Peptides by Vital Proteins. You guys know I've kind of, let me put it right, can you see it? It is so hot. I need to just like cool down a little bit. For those of you that don't know, I've been sort of on this little bit of a health kick, and this woman that I follow on Instagram, her name is KG, Catherine. She always talks about the collagen peptides. I am going to be doing a whole video about the collagen peptides, just like I'm doing a video about the kombucha, because whenever I talk about, you know, like these products, I always get questions about why I drink them or make it a priority to include them in my diet. So I figured it'd just be easier to make a quick video about, you know, the benefits, what I use it for, and my favorite recipes. This is not a vegan or vegetarian product. It is made from bovine hides. Okay, so some people think that this is a load of shit. Some people really strongly believe in ingesting collagen and incorporating it into your diet. All the evidence supporting collagen in your diet is anecdotal, which means that it's based on like personal experience, not so much science. So if you're someone who's like really science, you might not be like, you might think it's a load of shit, just a way to make money. But for me, I like to listen to people's personal experiences with products and items and foods, and everyone who I have talked to or heard about using this always has nothing but good things to say and says that this is like so amazing for their diet. I've been eating or incorporating 1 serving a day into my diet. It's also really high in protein. There's 70 calories per serving, 20 grams of collagen and 18 grams of protein. So like as an example, I wasn't really hungry this morning, but I made my watermelon whip is what I call it, and it had 18 grams of protein in it. So really good for your skin, hair, nails, but like I said, the evidence supporting this is really based on personal experience, not so much like scientific testing. I will be doing a video all about this, but I have no, like I feel like my skin looks way better. I am a big believer in this. Oh, I should talk about this now. I got a lot of questions about what my favorite tea from David's Tea is. This is by far my favorite tea. It's lime gelato. It's a green tea, but I have been drinking this for years. One of my old friends showed it to me, and it's just the most delicious tea. It tastes almost creamy because there's like little bits of yogurt, like dried yogurt in it, so it makes it a little bit creamy. So I guess this isn't vegan. You guys know I recently got a SodaStream, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about my SodaStream now because it is such a great purchase if you're someone like me who drinks a lot of sparkling water. So personally, I don't really drink a ton of Diet Coke. It's not banned per se from my diet, but I try and only drink it when I'm out, if I'm at McDonald's or if I'm at the movie theater or Costco. Like if I'm out, like I don't ever buy cases of Diet Coke for me to have here in my apartment. So I would constantly be buying cases of, you know, Pellegrino or Perrier at Costco, and those cases are huge and they're expensive. You know, for one case it's over $20. So I would constantly be buying cases and cases of sparkling waters, and I would have so many cans or bottles, and you know, it can kind of become a little bit of a hassle. So when my best friend Nikki told me that she had a SodaStream, I was like, oh, like haha, like SodaStream, that's so stupid, like it's just such a niche product, like not worth it at all. But then when she explained it to me, I was like, what have I been doing wrong with my life? If you are a sparkling water addict like myself, you need to get a SodaStream. Not only will it save you money in the long run, because you know, like it's an upfront cost. The one I have is like $150 with the whole drama at Canadian Tire. My Snap fam knows all about that, but the whole thing is like, it's a little bit of an upfront cost, but if you factor in how much you spend on bottles and cans of sparkling water, and then also, you know, schlepping them up if you live in an apartment, it's not always easy. So for me, it's totally worth it. Not only is it a money saver, it's a time saver. For me, it's also good for the environment because I barely have any cans or plastic bottles or glass bottles anymore that I need to recycle that I didn't always recycle. So for me, it's just amazing on so many levels, and I would 100% recommend getting a SodaStream if you drink a lot of sparkling water. My best friend Sierra, she's also a sparkling water lover like I am, and she came to visit me, you guys know if you saw the vlog, and while she was here, she ordered one on Amazon to be shipped to her house because she just loved it so much. I make all my drinks now with the SodaStream. I make tea pops with my David's Tea. I make sparkling water just like plain. Another thing that I love doing is buying those little squeezy bottles at the grocery store. I have like a grape soda one. Well, it's like grape Kool-Aid, but because of the bubbles, it tastes like grape soda and it's 0 calories. I have like an orange one and it tastes like Orange Crush, but it's 0 calories. So it is so amazing, and it's like my #1 favorite product. I love my SodaStream. I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. My favorite TV show of the month right now is Shark Tank. I'm probably gonna watch it once I'm done recording. I love Shark Tank, but yeah, those are like my current favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more videos from me. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you watch this, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.